Sinking driveway, settling patio, collapsing stoop, uneven pool deck. It's a fact. Concrete problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS.
It's the afternoon daily weather briefing video. I'm James Spann. This is for Friday, July the 22nd. Hey, a pretty nice break from the heat today. A little more cloud cover than expected. Many spots are holding in the low and mid 80s. We'll take that. But don't worry, we all know that heat is going to come back. So let's talk about what's to come. This is the upper air look across the country today. Got that big upper high back over the Four Corners region, the southwest corner of the United States. The jet stream, the mid-latitude westerlies are on top of the heat ridge. Very standard look there for mid to late July. And a pretty interesting situation here across the deep south today. That's the visible satellite view. But let's roll an animation of what it's looked like since early this morning. The swirl, you see, well-defined swirl over the western part of the state. That is an MCV, a mesoscale convective vortex that was left over from that big thunderstorm complex last night. Sometimes they can generate their own swirl like that, and that certainly was the case. And clouds with that feature have been pretty decent today, keeping heat levels down. That was the radar composite this afternoon. The bulk of the showers and thunderstorms across the southeastern corner of the state. Some heavy rain falling, generally south and east of Troy. Down toward places like Ozark, Enterprise, and Dothan. The rest of the state is fairly dry. And yes, indeed, we'll take numbers like this all day. In fact, it's only 77 degrees in Clanton, Tuscaloosa 82. And again, we all know how hot it can be this time of the year. Check the numbers around the region. At least Shreveport, Louisiana, they got 77. But Memphis is at 96, and that's a sign of kind of where we should be for this time of the year. And we all know the heat levels are going to come right back. Off to the west, we have heat advisories for parts of Mississippi, Tennessee, and Arkansas. Those extend westward into parts of the Great Plains. Also some heat advisories up in the northeast United States. Here's the severe weather outlook for the rest of today and tonight. We've got several marginal risks well to the north on top of the heat ridge. Tomorrow should be an active day for parts of the upper Midwest and the Great Lakes, and enhanced risk for parts of Minnesota, Iowa, and Wisconsin. And Sunday, which is day 3, again, a marginal risk far to the north of here. Here's the rain for the next 7 days, and probably not much. And again, every day, you know, we have the chance of a storm this time of the year. And they'll be around, random afternoon and evening storms. But in terms of widespread rain, like this system we had yesterday, we're not expecting that for the next 7 days. Not much at all for the north, about 1/2 inch for the south. And once again, tropics just as quiet as could be. No activity expected there for at least the next 5 days. So model fans, let's go. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, valid tomorrow afternoon at 4. Ridge beginning to rebuild. Weather looking fairly dry. Could there be a shower somewhere? Yes, but probably not many. Highs most likely in the low 90s, maybe mid-90s in spots. Same thing on Sunday. Highs low to mid-90s, partly to mostly sunny with only isolated pop-up afternoon storms. And that's going to be the theme next week, just classic summer weather. And again, don't get hung up in these green splotches on these maps. They're not that useful this time of the year. That's Monday and Tuesday. And again, we'll be hot and muggy with a few afternoon storms. That's Wednesday. And this is Thursday. Highs next week, mostly mid-90s. Go to a week from today. This is Friday, the 29th of July. Again, a pretty good trough over the northeast United States, and it'll certainly break the heat there. But down here, the ridge stays. And again, hot, muggy, scattered afternoon and evening, random showers and storms. Let's go out 10 days. This is Monday, the 1st of August. How about that? That's the last month of meteorological summer. Fall fans, it'll be here at some point. And again, obviously we got ridging here, the westerlies to the north, and the same situation. Hot, muggy, a storm in spots. I know the weather's not too exciting this time of the year, but it's that time of the year. Things just don't change much. Every once in a while, we'll see a day like yesterday with an organized batch of storms, but there's no evidence of that again for the next 10 days, just the random pop-up afternoon-type storms. This is rain for Birmingham coming off the GFS ensemble on through the 6th of August. Amounts between 1 and 2 inches. That's the green line we're watching, the mean. Temperatures coming off the NBM, the National Blend of Models. Highs low to mid-90s, lows low to mid-70s. And again, that is just what we expect here. If you're new to Alabama in the Deep South, this heat is not unusual. It should be hot like that this time of the year. And hot off the presses, got the brand new 8 to 14 day outlook from CPC, the Climate Prediction Center. And if this works out, temperatures down here probably will stay a little above average. But again, fall fans, your time is coming. College football is going to be here before you know it, and pro football too. So that's it for the afternoon weather briefing video. And again, if you're new here, we made a few changes a few weeks ago. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, we're on Facebook and YouTube at the same time. This YouTube page used to have Weather Brains, our weekly podcast, and we moved Weather Brains over to its own channel, which it needed to have a long time ago. And so now my products are on this page, which is the James Spann page. And if you're watching on the Facebook, you know the deal there. But we're typically live, at least my products here, my videos, typically Monday through Friday, weekdays, about 5:30 a.m., and sometime between 2 and 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget we have notes over on the blog. That is alabamawx.com. That's where we pour out our heart and soul. And we invite you to join us on TV, on the TV side, ABC 3340 News this evening at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful weekend, and God bless.
Sagging, bouncing, or uneven floors? Call Alabama Professional Services. Standing water or high humidity? Call APS. Nasty odors or dangerous mold? Call APS. Critters, bugs, or other pests? That's right, call APS. It's a fact. Crawl space problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call APS. Call Alabama Professional Services today.